I've recently spent an incredible weekend at WASD Live in central London. WASD Live is one of my favourite video game events in the UK, featuring some of the latest and upcoming indie games from all over the UK and even some from further afield. Once we got into the venue, we were greeted by a huge number of playable games, showcasing the talents of indie game developers and offering a glimpse into the future of gaming. So stay tuned as I take you through the exciting world of WASD Live and the unforgettable experience it has to offer. Oh, and you'll probably see some bits from some of my favourite streamer friends. One of my standout developers at WASD Live was Devolver, mostly known for their game Cult of the Lamb, but my favourite game they were showcasing was Angerfoot. Angerfoot is a first-person shooter with an attitude that kicked hard and plays even harder. It was definitely a rush to play. And just when you thought Devolver couldn't get any cooler, their Cult of the Lamb gaming area really brought us into their world, showcasing not just the game, but they had some merch and a nice little bar area as well. As we ventured further into WASD, we stumbled upon a section dedicated to showcasing smaller indie developers, and my attention was immediately drawn to an array of Steam Decks offering a glimpse into a diverse range of games. After spending some time with the Steam Decks, I was sold. Not on the games, although they were fun, but now I really want a Steam Deck. Next to the Steam Decks, we discovered an innovative game console that projects games onto a backdrop, creating a small little gaming environment where the backdrop can be changed, and then the game adapts to that. The variety of backdrops available for the projector console really showed off the versatility of this. Next to that, there was these handheld gaming console things. They featured some real unique design elements, but I never really figured out what they were. We then came across a group of Welsh game developers who were still in university, crafting games as part of their coursework. We were genuinely impressed by the creativity and quality of their games, especially considering the limited time they've spent developing them. It really was inspiring to see such talent emerging from the next generation of game developers. One game stood out as a personal favourite, The Last Spartan. It's a dice and card based combat game set around, you guessed it, The Last Spartan. It really got me with its unique mechanics and immersive gameplay. Needless to say, it's already on my Steam wishlist. Then there was the Retro Corner, a nostalgic oasis filled with vintage games consoles, retro wallpaper, and the most comfortable chairs you can imagine. It really did transport us back to the 70s and 80s, bringing back those memories of gaming and just evenings spent with friends. It was a delightful trip down memory lane. The last game I'll be talking about is Cricket Through the Ages. We spent a while playing this game. Still didn't really figure out what was going on, but we definitely had a lot of fun playing it. If anyone does know what this game is about, feel free to drop it in the comments and explain it to us. It was fun though. One of the things I didn't expect to see at a developer-focused gaming event is people dressed up. But Devolver were here and they went hard. As you can see, we had the Lamb from Cult of the Lamb, and we had Angerfoot himself, both of which were walking around having fun with everybody and definitely giving a lot of attitude. It really brought a new aspect to this convention, and I was there for it. Now let's take a second to speak to some of my friends and see what they thought of WASD Live.
What was your favourite part of WASD?
My favourite part. So on day one, we spent
a lot of time on that game there, Set Sail behind us, and we broke it 3 times, had a fantastic time doing it, and then of course meeting everyone and having good times, and just meeting all my friends. That's got to be the best part.
Part so far probably was to get to meet obviously kind of some friends in the content space, to get to meet some brands with really cool games, and just spend some time with some really cool people.
My highlight was meeting all the creators like yourself, doing these trivia games. It's always really fun and interesting to see how people respond and crumble under the pressure.
The highlight definitely has been talking to developers of games. So not only just playing their games, but having a chat to them, talking about their process, getting to know how long it took, their favourite parts about it, and just really getting to know the game more in that sense. But my second favourite part was times that I wasn't with Ash. I'm joking!
Wow, I need to start auditioning for new friends. As I slept on the train ride back, reminiscing about my time with WASD, it hit me. I really loved engaging with developers, diving into new games and connecting with fellow creators. And you know what? I've already booked my calendar for next year.